I'm playing around a little bit more with Photoshop again. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. What am I doing here? You can see that it's fairly far along. It's very far along. Let me get this out the way. La 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 lols. So yeah, having fun with this. So I did a little bit of little bit more vinage over here on this one. So I got some vines on this side. I got some vines on this, and they look fairly realistic, I think. Yeah. Convincing enough to me. I like how it bounces off the bottom of the L there and then sticks to the O a little bit and sort of slides underneath it. It's quite nice and viney. Yeah. So let's take a look at some of the other stuff that we have going on there. So we have some photos here. So we can do it from like different angles. So I was thinking maybe we could also look at it directly on like this. So this is another angle than I didn't show to you guys earlier. So we could have like an angle direct on, or we could have an angle to the higher up, or apparently I got rid of the darker one. I thought there was, oh, there it is. I'm like I had it somewhere here. There we go. So you could have it like the darker color, more mid. We could also have it lighter with just that. And now, as well as I did, like I said, make an additional vine. So I did the vine over here, and then I brought it over to the other side. So you can see that it was curling around, sticking to it. And so that's the vinage that we just created for this particular L. And then we moved it over, and yeah, it works quite well. So if you take up, you go over Lost Realm. So now it's going to have some vines over on this one too. So look at this way. This is the front look with the darker. We might go with a front on look because it's going to be easier for people to see when it's going to be like a thumbnail. So we're going to create like a front on look for a thumbnail and angled looks for other stuff. So that's what we're doing right now. Is one of the angled looks, and you can see when it's done, it looks really nice. Look at those. Really, I like the detail in that. Just look at the level of detail in there. It's actually pretty crazy, actually. I'm surprised how well that turned out. Look, this is coming along too, you know. It's gonna have some nice details in there too, and in this one. So yeah, I do like having the additional weedage on that other L. So we're gonna see how that turns out. We're gonna give it a little bit of time to render, of course. But man, that's all. Actually, it's almost done. It's almost done. So we could save it. So file, save as, right? Lost Realm, good 4. So let's take a look at how that looks. Let's save it. Let's export that sucker. Should do it. So now there should be a fourth one over here somewhere. Yes, so open with just the Windows Photo Viewer. There you go, Lost Realm. We just created that. We put some additional vinage over here. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, and I like the little reflections off of it. So yeah, we could do more with this. So yeah, I'm liking it. Get a little on the L's. Get some wild growth on it. What do you guys think? It's a little crazy? A little crazy? I think it's fun. So, yeah. Now, I think it's a little too shiny. We do need to reduce the shine. It's a little too shiny. But, yeah, I think it looks cool. What else could we do with our good old little Photoshop? Photoshop. So, if we get a direct look at it, like rotate that sucker. So rotate. So this is the back end of it. You can see that it's growing quite nicely in the back too. Let's get a front shot on this. So we could maybe a little like this, but then move it a little bit and zoom in and out. Right there. Would that be enough detail for people to pick out? Maybe a little bit less vinage, a little bit more wordage. Yeah. If we move it over just a smidge and zoom it in a bit. And move it over. It's going to be a battle of, and right in the center, what if we just do it smack dab? Yeah, right there. Or maybe even at the bottom. No, smack that. Right on. So you can see through the M a little. There we go. So it's much more pronounced now. Ooh. That could look good. Move over just a little bit, because the M is, we're not gonna, no. Yeah, okay. We could zoom in. Zoom, nope, there. Okay, move it over just a little. Maybe. Let's do a little quick render and see how it looks. A little quick render. Little render it up. Lost. Realm. Okay. Oh, we forgot to turn on the shine. Oh, what am I doing? Escape. We wanted the shine down a little bit, right? Because we were thinking it looked a little darky, being a little too shiny. Yeah, it looks a little too shiny, doesn't it? It's just a little too shiny. We gotta turn on that shine. So let's fix that. I gotta fix that. So in here, this text, we gotta fix this text. This text is the issue, which is there to there. Shiny down to 25. Can we make it bumpy? They're saying we could up the bumpiness. I'm guessing that's bumpiness. I could be wrong. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll do a quick render and see if it looks like super horrible. So less shiny, less of a, well, it's gonna, a mild reflection. Roughness, let's rough her up. I might be making this horrible. Let's see. Let's do a quick render. Come on, quick render. Do me proud. Not too shiny. Okay. So far liking it. So far it looks good. So far, come on. You can really pick out the M and the L. You can pick it out quite a bit easier. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking this. This could also be good for like I said, just a thumbnail. So it wouldn't hurt for a thumbnail. Maybe we should render one specifically for thumbnail size. Oh, that looks good. I like it. The details lost. I think the details are looking quite good, actually. So I might just roll with this one. We're going to let this one finish rendering and save this. Yeah. Call it something else, of course. But it looks good. Gotta close the door. Wife's watching a movie. Don't want to get dinged for music on this thing. She's cranking it up, of course. But man, okay, we turned on the shine, so it's gonna be more rough and a little bit more bumpy according to what we did. I'm assuming that's bumpiness, and I'm assuming that's like roughness of the texture. I could be completely wrong. Like I said, I'm newer to this Photoshop-ish. So I could be completely wrong, and that would suck. Lols. Oh, I should download some more materials and like get like a brick pattern, like a really old school like Mayan brick pattern, and that would, I think, would work really good. Ooh, I was looking at some of those downloaded patterns. I just like hopped over there just like a minute or two ago, and I was looking over at the patterns, and I was like, delicious. I think I could use some of these. And maybe we will. Right now we're using a stone, marble-y stone kind of thing. So, yeah. Maybe we should move over to the limestone kind of brick or something. Something like that, maybe. Okay, well, I'm liking this. We're going to let it do a full render, I think, because we need one that's looking straight on at it. So it could be a thumbnail. And I think this will work too. So we're going to have a few different versions. And maybe I'll give some of these to other people and see what they like, if they like it or not. And maybe make some custom ones for other people too. That could be cool. That could be cool. Because imagine if you just put your name right down here. Your name. Laying right here, flat on the surface. Just sort of scribbled on the surface. Elongated, scribbled. Right there, your name. Or right up here above it, have your name. Or something, you know. Just think about it. Could be cool. It could be cool. Let's take a look at those other ones. I was like enthralled by it. So we got like a front shot like this. I was liking. Yeah. I'm not going to use each one of these, so I can give some of these out to some other people and let them have a shot at it too. I might need to do a better job with opacity. As you can see, it's a little messed up there. A little messed up on the leaves. It's not perfect on the leaves. But who really cares? Am I just being too picky? Probably. I got some different pictures for the leaf now. So I'm hoping that the newer pictures are going to be nicer. Yeah, you can see the newer pictures on here. You can see it's a bit more green to them. Yeah, those aren't as horrible. Still a little not perfect, but whatever, man. It's close enough. Close enough for horseshoes on hunger nature. It's close. It's not perfect. But dang it, it looks good. It actually looks... This is the one that we just got finished rendering. I'd say it looks pretty good. I'd say it does its job. I would be okay with that. That would be a decent something, you know. Or, you know, if I did my name like this for my title, I should think about doing that. I think I should make myself a custom wallpaper-ish background for myself. I could do that. I could do it. I could do it. I could make myself a custom one, couldn't I? Heck, maybe I could even put a custom one on the one I have right now. Like, just put this right up against the beach there and make it look like it was there all along. It's legit. It's not photoshopped. Of course in the Bahamas they have my name as a statue. Of course. Doesn't everyone have their name as a statue down in the Bahamas? Pfft. Come on. Everyone has their name in the Bahamas. What are you guys talking about, man? The Bahamas. Pfft. They got my name in stone. I could do that. And that is a thought that we could possibly do. I'd have to think about it. But yeah, that looks pretty good as is. I mean, wouldn't you want something like that? I mean, wouldn't you be satisfied with something with this amount of detail? Let's zoom in on it. Yeah. So it doesn't have the full detail when you zoom on in. Whee! Maybe we should like make this super extremely detailed, make it take forever and a day to render. That looks cool though. These pixels. It actually looks, that little white spot down there, we could touch those up and just, I could go in there with like a little tool and touch that up. Just like ever so, smudge, touch it up, just ever so little touch, a little fix up, you know, just little touch ups, and I think that would look really snazzy. Over here too, the same kind of things, a little touch up there, a little touch up there. That would look good. That'd look good. I think we're on our right path. All right, so yeah, I'm happy with this. I think we are coming along. I think we're on the right path. And look at this. Soon enough, we'll have a front-on one, just looking right at it. Lost Realm. So there we go. I gotta start making other versions. I gotta make other ones. One at a time, one at a time. I'm trying to get Lost Realm knocked out. Then I'm gonna go for, I think I gotta make my banner. I gotta really knock out my banner. Just get that BK of 666 looking really nice. I'll get myself some thumbnails that look really nice, and then work on Arena, work on Here to Be Monsters, and some other stuff. And yeah, we could really do some good stuff. I mean, we could really make some high quality pictures. So, and I'm gonna increase the pixels. So I'm gonna make it so it almost takes like 10 hours to like. I'm gonna increase the resolution, like really hardcore increase the resolution, and that'll be crazy. It'll also take a really long time to render, so yeah. But it'll look cool. But oh, look at this, man! Look at that! Look at the little branches coming off that, man. That looks cool already. That looks cool. Little rat's nesty up there, little nestage. Looks bouncing off the A and it looks like it's wrapping around the back of the A, which it is. It is actually wrapping around the back of the A. There's actually some touching and crawling up the O a little bit. If you look at it in the 3D maps, it's also touching the top of the M and crawling over the top of the M a little bit, and on the back side of A and the back side of M, but that's on the back side. But hey, what do you guys think? Some more Photoshop. This looks shopped. It can't be real. Well, oh man, these things are actually gonna look pretty cool. We could do some really cool stuff, I think. I think we could. We could. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Man, why didn't I do Photoshop a long time ago? Just getting this into this now. I'm old, man. This stuff looks cool. I could have made like cool like postcards and people's names and stuff, and doing weird things like doing it in lava or something, or glass. I'm like looking at all this cool stuff that you can do. I'm like, yeah, I should have been doing this a while ago. I could have been cool. Oh well. Have a good ones, guys. Have a good ones.